Hello, life path number 3. Thank you guys so much for tuning into your intuitive message. I greatly appreciate it. Also, thank you guys so much for all your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. That is greatly appreciated as well. And if you need any personal services from me, you can go to visionsbyjocelyn.org to book those services. All right, so let's go ahead and get your reading started. So this reading will be for the next 30 days. So whenever you're viewing this video, this will be your energy for the next 30 days, okay? So let's go ahead and get it started with life path number 3. I'm gonna get all your cards out first, so be patient with me. And let's see what's going on with life path number 3 next 30 days. Thank you guys so much for the message for life path number 3. Thank you guys so much for the messages for life path number 3. What wants to come out? Life path number 3. Okay. Life path number 3s. Okay. All right, 3s. All right, let's get a few more cards from you, okay? So I do see your energy is involved around work, trying to decide what it is you want to do. Definitely around decisions that you have. Hold on, one fell on the ground. Okay. All right, we need one more card for you, 3s. Okay. All right. So life path number 3, your overall energy is the 4 of Swords. So with the 4 of Swords, I am seeing that you're doing a lot of meditation. You may have been doing different meditations as well, to where you're trying to figure out what's the next step for you. I feel like that this is a very good thing because it is going to get you prepared and it is going to get you aligned. So if you have not been meditating, or if you have not been resting or getting the proper rest that you need to have, then definitely for this next 30 days, definitely do that. Because I'm seeing like when in a state of rest, when you like shut off everything, shut off your phone, kind of, pull yourself back from family and friends, just really spend that quality time with yourself. A lot of ideas and a lot of messages are going to start coming in for you. So these messages, I don't feel like these messages are like from your higher self, but they may be messages that comes in the form of ideas. So let's say you are trying to do this particular project and you're not really understanding what's the next step in that particular project or that particular idea. I feel like that idea is going to come in the state of rest. So sometimes you may feel like you always have to be on the move, always have to be on the go to find that inspiration. But to also find inspiration, you can be inclusive. You can be to yourself. So make sure that you are getting a lot of rest within this next 30 days, because I feel like beyond that, because I'm seeing your future beyond that, you're going to need the rest, okay? So if nothing's happening right now, don't be discouraged. Things are going to start unfolding for you. So your first card we have here is the Lovers. Now with the Lovers energy, I'm getting the sense that, because the Lovers card used to be called the Choice. So I'm feeling like this is a choice energy. This doesn't really seem like an actual love partnership, but it seems like some type of like divine alignment or some type of decision that you're going to have to make within yourself. I also feel like you may feel a little confused. You may not feel like everything is in the proper order, but there is going to be an order within the chaos that you're having right now. So that's why you're also needing this rest, so that you can make better decisions for your life. I also feel with this next card, because this is your blocking energy, we have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. You feel like same old, you feel like it's nothing new, or you also may have felt like these messages really haven't been coming in as fast as you wanted them to come in. They have been coming in a little bit off, or maybe prematurely, to where you really don't understand what to do. This could be involving a career move or a job. or again, some type of idea. I want to clarify this page of coins or page of pentacles in the reverse, because like I said, it feels like this. It feels like you're doing things, because with the overall being the 9 of cups, it's like you're doing things in order for you to make that right decision or make that right choice, but you may be into your head a little bit. You may be getting like false signals or false signs. With this devil energy clarifying it, you overall may also feel like you're not doing the right thing. Because for me personally, the way I read cards, I feel like the Lovers and the devil energy are the complete opposite. They both equal up to a 6, but one is a divine path and one is not so divine. One is just, you know, an illusion. So with this here, I feel like you may feel like you made the wrong decision, or you may feel like you made some type of spur of the moment, because it feels like spur of the moment. It feels like an immature energy. You may not be deciding in the right way. You may be also deciding on what to do based on what it's going to get for you, like what you could benefit from it. And that's not all that's true. You need to start doing things that is more of a purpose for you instead of more of a benefit. But overall, I do feel like you are going to make the right decision. We have the Chariot card here. I feel like you are going to make the right decision when it comes to what you want to do. I also feel like you just need to balance yourself, because right now, or just within the past few months, you've been working really, really hard and you haven't been getting your rest. You've only been thinking about, you know, like, I got to make some major moves right now. I have to put things in perspective right now so that I can have everything that I need. And yes, that's fine. But you also need to put things in perspective and know that there is going to be a time of rest. And I feel like I told one of the numbers this before. Even God rested on that 7th day, where God did nothing. You know, for the first 6 days, God created everything. God created mankind. God created the sun. God said, let there be light on that first day. And then on that, like I said, on that 7th day, that's when God rested. So give yourself time to rest as well. That you are, because as a 3, you are always in creative mode, to where you're trying to really create the things that is going to be a great success for you. But also, you do need to give yourself that 7th day to rest. So like, no computers, no social media, no postings. If you do have your own business, if you don't have your own business and you just work, you know, a general, you know, 9-to-5 job, don't do any overtime hours to where, okay, well, I'm not doing anything today. I might as well just pick up some overtime so I can get some extra money. Yeah, you're going to have the extra money, but then you're not going to have the extra energy to even go out to spend the money. So just be really careful of overworking yourself. Overall, I feel like you are going to have a lot of great success. Something is definitely going to come in within the next few days, or I'll say a few days, but within the next 30 days. I feel like it may be less than 30, because I did say less than few days. But I feel like something grand is definitely going to come in for you that is going to give you the inspiration that you need, okay? So you are going to get some type of spark of inspiration. I feel like this is like a burst of energy as well. So even if you have been resting, because now when I picked up this Ace of Wands energy, I feel like 2 different energies are here right now, to where you have been resting. So you are going to get a burst of energy. Or even if you've been feeling really tired lately, because I just got really sleepy. If you felt like really tired lately, like, oh my God, I don't have enough energy, like I'm getting enough hours of sleep, so why don't I have this energy? I feel like all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you're going to get this burst of energy. So in the past, I feel like you have been wobbling up and down with making some type of decision or making some type of choice. Both options are beneficial for you, but with this 2 of Pentacles being here, you really didn't know how to choose, so you chose both, or you chose multiple different things, because I feel like you couldn't just choose one, so you got both in your hands. So I feel like also with this 2 of Pentacles energy, you are juggling a lot. So you have a lot on your plate right now, which is a great thing. But also, I feel like you need to add rest to your plate. Because you see how this water is crashing on this hand or on this arm? I feel like yeah, you can balance all the things that you're doing right now, but if you don't get the rest, you may feel like a wave of crashing, like it may mess up your flow if you don't get your rest. So continue. I'm not saying don't, because what's coming out here, I'm not saying don't continue to put yourself out there. Don't continue to really be inspired or really do the things that you want to do, the multiple different things that you have. Only thing I'm saying is you got to add rest to that regimen. You got to add rest to, so if you're making a to-do list of what, or a daily list or a daily checklist that you're doing every single day, you have to add rest to that, because you're working about 12, 14, some of you are even working almost 18 hours a day straight, and you're not getting the proper rest, and you're doing that continuously. It's not like you have that 7-day break, because you're working at least 14 plus hours a day straight for 7 days a week, 365 days of the year. You got to make time to have those breaks and have those times of rest. Because if you don't, I feel like you will sabotage yourself. We have this 7 of Swords here. You'll sabotage yourself. I feel like this is an overthinking energy as well. I also feel like you could really harm yourself more, because you see how this guy is holding these swords, like actually touching the blades of the swords as well. You can cause more harm than good if you're not taking time to actually rest. And your energy here is the Star in the reverse. So you may also feel like, well, I don't have time to sleep because my goals haven't been met, or I haven't had the time to really heal or to really rejuvenate myself because I haven't reached for the stars. Like life path number 3, I feel here that you are the type of person that I'm going to reach for the stars and I'm going to make the stars. I'm not going to reach for the stars and fall on the moon, because that means success too. That's not in your vocabulary. You have a goal that you want to achieve. You have some type of vision that you wanted to achieve, but you are also, like I said, you're working a little bit too hard. So you don't want to cause any type of like sniffles. Like my throat just got a little like scratchy here. You don't want, like I said, you don't want to cause more harm and damage. You do need to get your rest so that you can replenish yourself. And then when you do, you'll come out fresh again. You'll come out wanting to birth something up. With the Empress being here, I feel like this is also an energy of you being back in the creative mode, because this is a 3 energy as well. You being back in your creativity. So if you do end up getting this rest, then that's when things are going to start really birthing for you. So you have to really ask yourself this question, like, okay, I'm seeing like my appearance, like it's something about your appearance as well is really changing. So you have to look at yourself, okay, my appearance is changing. Like it's something about your eyes. It's something about your eyes. Like either your eyes have been red or you've had like different dark circles under your eyes. You need your rest. Like it's all within the eyes. Like you may look at yourself in the mirror and be like, oh, I look so tired. So I feel like the question proceeds here. Yes, you have this creative energy, but what is it going to be worth to you if you can't properly nourish yourself the way that you need to nourish yourself within these next 30 days? Because I do see that your hope is that you're going to accomplish everything. With the 10 of Pentacles being here, you want money galore. Like you just don't want like $1 million. You want to be a billionaire. And you're trying to start now with doing it, because you know that the actions that you take at the age that you are is going to set you up for success. But then your fear is, okay, well, if I don't work as much or if I don't work as hard as the next person, am I going to lose out on my opportunities? Is it going to be just half blessings that I have in my life? And that answer is no. If you literally give yourself the rest, you give yourself that, it's like charging your battery. So let's say, for example, everything has a battery and everything has a lifespan as well. So let's say, for example, if your phone right now, if you don't charge your phone up at all, your phone is going to be depleted to where it's going to have to take a little while longer for you to charge that battery up in order for it to be turned back on again. And even when it's turned back on, it's not going to turn back on just 100%. When your phone turns back on, it turns back on 2%. So you still have to leave it on the charger. So my example is saying that even if you deplete yourself right now to where you don't get the rest, and you crash and burn to where, okay, now I'm gonna need the rest, you have to spend more time on the charger. You have to spend more days out of work just to get the rest, instead of every once in a while when you feel like you're on 50%, plug it up, plug up your battery. So that's what I'm saying here. You're depleting yourself throughout the whole week, but then at the end of the week, you're not giving your time to be on that charger to get your rest. So you don't have to worry about that money not being there, because the money is automatically going to come in. You've already made the strides and the steps that you need to make in order for the money to come in. So I feel like with the 10 of Pentacles, like you're not going to miss out on anything. You're going to be grandly successful. All right. So, but just get your rest. And your advice card here is the 6 of Swords. I feel like if you had been struggling with finances or not having everything you need or not having like worth or value within yourself, that's a time of the past. You can't I'm seeing like you're like taking the past with you. Like you're taking that baggage, like everything that you struggled with in the past, you're taking that with you. Like you can let that be your motivation, because I feel like it does need to be some type of motivation for you it needs to be a blueprint for you not to get back there. But then you work so hard because you don't want to get back there. So you like, nah, I'm not going to even let up. I feel like I want to clarify this 6 of Swords too. You also feel like you may be on hold right now, just with the 6 of Swords and this Hangman energy here. Why is 6 of Swords here? Can we get another card for the 6 of Swords? Why is 6 of Swords here for the 3s? Yeah, again, you're going to have a lot of happiness and joy. Like sometimes you have to place yourself in this pause. So you're getting repetitive cards. We have the Chariot again. So sometimes you have to place yourself on a rest. Just because you're resting and just because you're sleeping don't mean that you're not moving. It doesn't mean that you're going to miss out on any opportunities either. Like all the opportunities are going to come to you. Whatever is meant for you is not going to pass you by. And again, like I said, it's going to come in for you. You're going to have everything you need. You're going to be able to sustain your lifestyle. So you don't have to really, like I said, overwork yourself just because of that. I feel like this prayer for life path number 3s needs to be, God, thank you so much for this lovely day. I greatly appreciate it. God, order my steps. God, you see the vision that I have for my life and the purpose that I have really already found for myself in my life. I see the path. I know the path. I know where I'm going, but I want to get there safely. So God, I want you to order my steps. I want you to put into position exactly what I need. And as I continue to do the hard work, and as I continue to go down my path, sometimes I do need a state of rest. And God, in my state of rest, I pray that you grow the blessings for me. While I sleep, God, I make money in my sleep. While I sleep, I get opportunities in my sleep. While I'm resting, God, you come to me and give me clarification of everything that I need to know in my life. So God, allow me to rest. And as I rest, God, you have everything in your hands. I know my path. I know my purpose. I know everything that I'm supposed to do. I now know my value as well. And God, with me knowing these things, I pray that you continue to bless me. You continue to give me the opportunities that I need so that I can get to the goal and the vision that I have for my life. All right. So that needs to be your prayer. And let's see if we have an oracle card for the life path number 3s. All right, life path number 3. Life path number 3, do we have an oracle card for the life path number 3s? All right, let's do one more. Okay, so we have compromise as the overall energy. And compromise, I feel it is definitely connected to this oracle that came out. It says choose a new direction. So I feel like for some of you, you may have been choosing something or deciding something really wrong. Not wrong, but not for you. We have success here too. So you are going to be very successful. Like I said, I feel like you do need rest. Also, you do need to communicate clearly on what you want. I feel like this communicate clearly card comes into negotiation. Like I said, like a compromise. So it's some type of negotiation that's here. And then we also have remain positive. So everything is going to be a grand success for you, but just remain positive here. But this choose a new direction is really sticking out to me. So I want to see what this is, this choose a new direction. Because we did say in the beginning of the reading that your reading was about a choice that was here. And then we have this Knight of Swords. So I feel like with this Knight of Swords, there is some type of vision or some type of goal that you're trying to reach, some type of target that you have, but you may have to tweak a little bit. Like I said, incorporating rest or just meditating on this will definitely get you to see what you need to do. But I feel like don't overthink it. Like I said, remain positive about that and just go after what it is you want. But again, use that rest time because like I said, you're going to need that rest to get those different ideas that you need to have for your particular next 30 days. All right, well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. If you like this video, just make sure you go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Also, to see more videos like so in the near future, hit that subscribe notification bell. I love you. I thank you all, and I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye-bye.